What?
Good, hello. This is Over the Edge. Tonight it's a simple idea all about New York City, and I'm calling it New York Times.
Private detective agency in downtown New York.
Mr. Gropius, Mr. Broderick will see you.
Well, what can I do for you? My name is Graphius of Springfield. I would like your assistance in helping me locate the Martian embassy.
Would you say that again very slowly?
I came to New York to locate the Martian embassy.
For I prophesy that the night will be bright with the gold of old in the inn within.
Brooklyn, New York, July 4th, 1939. A day for fireworks. Murder Incorporated received the contract to rub out Elliott Press. Stuttering Sam Goldner gave the order. The job was given to Babyface Lotka, notorious East New York triggerman. As Press stepped from his headquarters, his gun still smoking, Babyface called Stuttering Sam and gave his report.
I assume you were joking. On the contrary.
For I prophesy that the night will be bright with the gold of old.
I am completely serious. As it happens, I am interested only in Martians at the moment.
As in TV versions of newspaper life. But it was about 11:15 as I drove out along the Montauk Highway, listening to Tex and Jinx on the radio to keep from piling up the car against the tree. Radio keeps me awake. Hayden was waiting for me at the gate. He had quite an argument to get me in past the MD.
First time I saw my tower. That is, the first time I saw it in reality. In my mind, I'd seen it many times before. Looking out of the train window at night. Even the structure was this same tower that long ago, feet faster than the raindrops inside the sky. The thing was as beautiful as the outside, but the inside was pure enchantment. The elevator operator was Merlin, my son down the hall. And the key that I turned in the lock was Aladdin's lamp. As I entered the tower for the first time, I knew that at last I had found contentment. A home that I would leave many times, yet never really leave.
For good news, Stuttering Sam rewarded him with Gangland's highest tribute.
You're my baby blue.
But Elliot Preston was still alive. Murder Incorporated took care of Babyface. New York police found his body buried in
100 pounds of play.
The following day, Canary Cone, another killer disguised as a messenger, delivered a small package to the home of Elliot Press. As the door opened, Canary sang,
This is dedicated to the one I love.
Realizing he was in the wrong house, the killer looked down at his victim and said,
It's party time! Get out!
Taken into custody, Cone made a full confession. Armed with this evidence, the detectives surrounded a Brooklyn warehouse, headquarters of Murder Incorporated. Press called to Stuttering Sam.
Oh, my darling, please surrender.
From inside came the answer. After a brief gun battle, Stuttering Sam stumbled from the building, screaming,
I see. Okay, sure.
That's it. I quit.
Afraid he might talk, the National Crime Syndicate sent two killers disguised as police to the hotel where he was being held. Terrified, he pleaded.
Well, it occurred to me in the course of my studies that we, Earth people, cannot possibly be the only intelligent form of life in the universe.
If you've ever tried to make a 6-inch marionette play the piano using spider webs 100 feet long for the strings, you have some idea of the job of administering personnel problems of the Venus colony from an office on East 41st Street, New York. But that's the way it's done. All recruitment of contract work for outspace employment is handled by the UN Off-World Commission. My particular mess is the Venus Project. Mostly the trouble comes to my phone extension. Work 'em here.
Work 'em? How long do you think we're going to stand for this?
Sweeney?
See, rewrite, quick.
I'll take it.
Now look, look on the side drive, see?
So?
So, at 12:45 today, just 3 minutes ago, Grant's dome disappeared.
It's what?
I'm telling you, it's disappeared. It's gone.
Listen, Sweeney, get yourself to a turkey's fast. Sober up.
I swear, nobody's a jet. Listen to you, will you?
Just a minute. Albert!
What's up, Pop?
Call the Honda's detective precinct. Find out if anything's been reported missing.
Like what?
Like Grant's tomb. Go on, make it snappy.
Okay, Pop.
All right, Sweeney, now give it to me slow. This better not be a gag.
No gag, Pop. Now get it down. The traffic at the drive was at its noon hour peak. And the bench isn't...
That Grant's tomb is gone.
Okay, call composing. Tell them to hold everything for an extra. They're on page 1. Get going. Okay, Sweeney, now. The heck with the words into the garbage. What happened?
Nobody knows. There are half a dozen police cars around here staring at the place where Grant's tomb was. I was about a block away. I heard screams. I came down and it was gone. Vanished.
How many dead?
Nobody knows if anybody's dead.
Let's find out.
How can I find out? When they were sitting on the steps and all disappeared.
What?
It's gone.
Nobody?
No tomb, Pop. No tomb.
Okay, you hope it back up there and get stories from two witnesses. Now call me back. Albert!
Yes, Pop.
Get Columbia University on the phone. Get us fixed.
Right.
Research.
Yes, sir.
Grab an encyclopedia, see if anything like this ever happened before.
Hello?
Yes, there's something I would like to talk about. It's the leprechaun conspiracy. You know, lots of people are very convinced that leprechauns are just a myth. But I myself have seen them mocking me on my pursuit to win the lottery. Mocking me in my dreams. Mocking my dreams of finding a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Mocking me everywhere.
The moon. Out the moon.
I do not know why they harass me so. Leprechauns. They haunt my dreams. They honestly do. If you're a leprechaun and you're out there listening, I've got something to say to you. Oh, Jaito. I'm tired of you guys suppressing me, holding me down, preventing me from doing what's...
Hello?
Hello? Are you a leprechaun?
Hello?
Are you a leprechaun? Hello?
Hello, I'm Roger.
Oh.
This is Roger.
You don't sound like a leprechaun.
I ain't.
Oh. Well, I was just telling everybody about how pissed off I am about leprechauns.
Listen, are you crazy or something?
I could be.
Well, I think this whole company will be here soon.
This is public radio, right?
Look, I think this program is nuts.
This program is completely nuts.
It's totally, absolutely nuts, and I won't use the F word.
Don't ask me any questions.
That would be rude, and that's against FCC regulations. Where are you from, Roger?
Well, I'm from Hercules, the Herculean place, where Herculean dynamite was once manufactured.
Yeah, my buddy over here had a girlfriend from Hercules. It's a pretty spooky place.
It's a very spooky place.
Yeah, that's cool.
I can't tell you how spooky this place is. It gives me the creeps.
Don't ask me any goddamn questions.
What brings you to Over the Edge tonight?
I don't gotta show you no stinking badge.
No,
I don't gotta show you no stinking badge.
Right.
Right.
Not a day left.
Well, we called him quite a night, didn't we?
I can't believe you guys are out of your minds.
Yep.
It's the craziest thing I ever heard.
Oh, it's insanity in its purest form.
I drew a sign.
Do I look like the operator? I'm not answering that phone one more time today.
200 million years later. Oh, yeah, come on. Time around.
Ach, du lieber Augustine, Augustine, Augustine. Ach, du lieber Augustine, alles ist in Geld ist Vagrant.
I'd really like to bring up the
You immediately think
You know, at some point, I'm going to have to hang up because I just cannot take it.
He cried, but not for long.
I went over to the window and looked out at my beloved town. The buildings were constant flames, bright and shining, stronger than the rain. And on the street below were the people that built that fire and kept it alive. 7 million keepers of the flames. The sound of traffic on a New York street creates a strange music. It is an orchestra conducted by the Statue of Liberty with the words engraved forever on her side. It is a great organ, played upon by Father Knickerbocker, master organist. I opened my tower windows wide to let the music in.
But nothing could be distinguished.
Collection of celestial bodies. Collections of collections.
And that's what you
Hello? Hi, I'm on the air, and I would like to... I'm not on the air? I am on the air. Well, why do you talk about me like that if I'm not on the air?
Still not loud enough. Still not fast enough. Rhythm's still off. Still misses the beat.
Oh, I'm off the air now, aren't I? I think I can hear the speaker through here. Look, a priest, a minister, and a rabbi are all playing miniature golf. The priest says, hey, I want to donate some money to charity.
There's nothing.
I got an idea. We'll throw this
There's nothing.
circle in the ground. What?
There's nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing in what you're saying.
Well, no, I was just on the radio. I didn't say anything at all. I just wanted to hear my voice because I'm really an egotistical bastard.
A narcissist.
A narcissist, exactly.
That's
a big word. 4 points.
What am I?
Since Mars was all that geologic knew, since it was also an atmospheric planet,
I'll give 20 pennies to anyone who can tell me what I am.
You are trippy.
Hey, it's the John Sulfur job, buddy. But you're gonna use your engineering degree as a counterman in an auto parts store? Come on.
Well, it's better than getting an art degree and working in an auto parts store, don't you think?
Mortally wounded, Stuttering Sam fell from a 17-story window. His last words were... This was the end of Murder Incorporated. Called to Washington for official ceremonies, the Touchables were asked what dangerous assignment they would like next.
We would like our own television show.
you were Mr. Edge up for rehearsal on Saturday. While I'm at it, I'd like to discuss some severe concerns I have with this entire project.
Well, you caught me really off guard here.
Yeah. Are you in character?
I know, that's the problem.
Oh.
I've been working on this thing, and
yeah.
Rehearsing Saturday, that would be difficult.
Really?
Well, I wouldn't have that much ready, would I?
Well, but
I was going to make a bunch of cards and stuff.
Uh-huh. But this shows the masterpiece, right?
Well, can you do it during the week? Well, how about Sunday or Monday?
This entire enterprise is just falling apart. Peter contacted me earlier today and said that he was going to be... He's constructed some kind of television monitor with, robot arms that he was going to remote control from Kansas. I mean, it's really disturbing. The actual device, it's unacceptable to have the thing on stage with us. It looks terrible. I mean, he's got his face on the television screen the entire time, but it's like a looped image. It's not convincing at all. It's just about 5 seconds of footage. It loops every 5 seconds, and then there are these...
I don't understand.
Well,
Is he going to be there?
Huh?
Is he going to be there?
Yeah, he's going to be there.
Well,
He's a television robot. Something has to be done.
Why?
And meanwhile, we have to get David off this ether habit. He's been doing really too much, and
How about him? When can he rehearse?
Well, I don't know. I mean, what I'm saying is that David's in good shape for a man of 110 pounds and 80 years old, but we really...
Sorry, folks. I'm terribly sorry, folks. I'm terribly sorry, folks. You remember that?
Okay, so Saturday.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, folks, that we have to discuss our personal show business here on this show and interrupt it and disrupt it and completely knock it out of whack.
And you!
But it's because no one can reach me any other time, correct?
Sure. So Saturday?
If you can, can David and Peter do it Saturday?
Peter can do it Saturday. I can do it Saturday.
What about David?
We can get David in later.
Later when? That week?
Later this month. On a weekend.
We only have this month.
I know, later this month. We should meet the first time, just without the ether.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I wish it was Sunday. Can't you do it Sunday?
We might be able to do it Sunday. I will renegotiate with the television monitor.
I'll have to do it Saturday, but I tell you, I won't have anything any different than the last time you saw me if we do it on Saturday.
I know, but we begin converging.
Yeah, so we'll do it on Saturday if we have to, but if you can change it to Sunday, that's good.
Okay.
That'll allow me to at least think up some pieces. We don't have any pieces.
We have shapes.
No, we have ideas, nothing else.
Okay.
All right. By the way, if any of you would like to see the results of this rehearsal, you can, but I can't tell you how because it's against FCC regulations.
You'll just have to wait till August 2nd.
Of course, there was an anonymous random caller on the phone who wanted to say,
kind of information
to
about
tell
some
people.
sort of
Then
get the DNA lounge and
there'd be nothing I could do.
August 2nd? I don't know. There's a wobbly and 3/5 of Negativland. What?
Called what?
Chopping Channel.
That is correct.
Live.
And now we return to our regularly scheduled program.
Yeah.
Look, you got a situation here where you can't always do what you want, you can't always get what you want, and in college, these people are there, they're teaching because they didn't make it in the first place. So they're telling you what you want to hear so they get you out the door quicker with a big smile on your puss to send your buddies there the next year. This way, all their programs, they stay up, they got the right amount of people every year, but the same jerks keep telling you you're going to get what you want. Then you wake up, you go, it ain't out there. I got myself an engineering degree. Maybe I got to cut some lawns to feed my wife and kids. You got to do it. Get off your butt. That's my message.
The rumble heightens. All emotion leaves you. Cold, ravening fear takes over. You try to close your eyes, your ears against it, but your mind won't respond. You look out the port and the scene is suddenly splashed with a rushing sheet of flame that darkens the sky and is torn from your vision. Snatched away, the buildings, the trees, the roads vanish. A great soft uniform weight presses down on you. You push with all your might, but it smothers you, presses you back, drives your blood down, down inside of you. And then, quiet.
We are now 102 miles over New York City. You may unfasten your safety belt. The pull of gravity will no longer trouble you.
Levity often found its way into my tower. Night after night, it was filled with happy people. Happy people, fat happy people, tall happy people, short happy people, old, young, many races from many places. My tower was filled with nice neighborly sounds. Phones ringing, knocks upon the door, many conversations competing madly for attention, and the heartwarming sound of people laughing out loud. We talked mostly about New York, the concerts we'd attended, the humidity, the plays we had seen, the humidity, the musicals on Broadway, and we had artists, we had businessmen, we had musicians, and we had a wonderful waiter named Noah.
Noah, Noah,
where is Noah?
where is Noah?
Where is Noah?
Where is Noah?
Here comes Noah now.
Say, Noah, we're going to have some fun.
Empty the ashtrays. Get out the lights. Come to having a party, and the people are nice. Clear off the table. Order some chow. Come to having a party. Right now. Come in. Come in.
Lazy people waiting to be handed to them. If it ain't something to do with blueprints and that's all they've seen for 4 years, they don't want to do nothing else. Tough luck. Snap into it, Cookie. Break out of it, Jerky. You gotta wake up.
Go out, and New York City has a summer party. Especially for me, as this is true, I have the best time when you're there too. Honey, after the show, when we are ready to go, we are going disco. But before we hit in 7th Street, hey, 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 we are going to another disco. Disco, outside disco, and taking a head to the disco bar. Opening up, the newest club is opening up, the newest club is opening up. New York, New York.
Okay, I gotta hear some other opinions now in the next 3 minutes. But you got your word in.
I got my word in. And it's graffiti?
Yeah, what about graffiti?
Art. Whoever heard of such a thing? Graffiti is art. You want to express yourself? Yeah, do something else. I don't know how. Yell out your car window. It's better than spraying up the joint. The towns look like crap because these people go out with their art and their murals. My God. I drive through a flea market in Suffolk County over the Christmas holidays. Looks like a bunch of goddamn hoodlums were hanging out there.
Yeah, but the hoodlums are trying to make the place a little bit better place to live here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I mean, don't blame it on us. We're trying to make it safe for everyone here. It is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's nothing better than a person who is trying to do his best, and sometimes it's very difficult. But don't blame us for trying to prettify the place.
Think I'm going to shop that? You wonder why the economy sucks. Nothing's presentable anymore.
Look at the birdie. Yeah, but don't blame me for that.
Sounds good to me.
It's all good, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Hey, Dave, stream of consciousness radio.
Gotta go on to another guy.
All right.
Its evolutionary history could easily be similar to ours.
Yeah.
You follow me?
Yeah.
Hey, Walter! I'll call around and find out about secret weapons.
Ach, du lieber Augustine, 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 ach, du lieber Augustine, alles ist keen.
Well, so far I can't say no.
If this is true, then they must have been watching us.
You don't know what you are talking about.
Observing us for hundreds, possibly thousands of years.
You get a clue, will you?
We also know we are a militaristic, warlike race.
Boy, oh boy.
We might conceivably set out to conquer and occupy Mars.
Oh my God, I hope so. We need another planet.
Someday.
In which case, they would try to get the jump on us.
Precisely, Mr. Broderick. Now.
Now you look.
Please hang up and try your call again.
I don't know anything.
If you were planning to attack an unknown nation, what would be your first move, Mr. Broderick?
Intelligence. Find out what the odds are.
Oh, you have a very logical mind, sir. You would send agents to scout the nerve centers of earthly civilization and advancement. Not Kansas City or Equatorial Africa, my dear sir, but here, in New York, the most technically advanced spot on the earth.
the viewer.
Yeah, I guess you could put it that way. But I got an interesting situation for you.
In my world. I know who I am, and I am willing to declare myself to the world.
And you want me to help you prove this theory of yours?
Precisely. The expense doesn't interest me.
Well, now, this may take a long, long time, Mr. Gravius. After all, nobody has ever seen them on.
I assure you they will be very ordinary appearing people.
Mm-hmm.
Very likely they live together in downtown New York. Most certainly they live in a private house with no servants to pry in their affairs.
Oh, some ordinary people who live in a private house in downtown New York. I might just as well look up Martians in the classified section of the phone book.
There's one other lead which might help.
What's that?
They would be almost certain to subscribe to every conceivable type of newspaper, scientific journal, and foreign language publication.
Now, that might be something. Okay, Mr. Gravius, it's a deal.
Excellent. I shall contact you tomorrow.
Hello, composer. This is Pop Batterby on the city desk. Start setting up an extra. I want to hit the street in 20 minutes. Second extra in an hour with pictures.
You're listening to New York Times on Over the Edge, KPFA, Berkeley.
Okay, what are you waiting for? Get 'em early.
Pop. Pop.
Oh, I'm busy, Albert.
Yes. Pop. Mr. Colborne wants to see you. Toronto.
Tell him I'm busy.
Well, he says to come now.
Oh, of all the flat-headed publishers to saddle a newspaper with. Okay. Sweeney calls, switch it to Colburn's office.
Okay, Pop.
Come in. Listen, Mr. Colburn, I'm very busy now. There's an extra on the rollers.
I know. I just called composing and ordered them to stop it.
Stop it. Are you...
Adderby! You've been on the city desk of the Herald for 25 years now. Since when do you waste thousands of dollars on an April Fool issue?
April Fool? Listen, Grant's tomb is missing. Is that a story, or am I dead from the neck up?
Did you check it?
Yes, and Sweeney...
How do you know it's true?
Well, if you...
What do you mean spreading cold terror all over town?
But Sweeney...
The devil with Sweeney. How do you know it isn't just a hallucination? Mass hypnotism, something like that.
Well, what if it is?
Adderby, if this is a farce, we'll be in Dutch for good. Civil suits, criminal action. We're the only paper in town on the streets with an extra. The other editors don't believe the story for one instant.
It takes guts to run a paper.
Well, if that's what it takes, you've got too many. You took the authority for this without even trying to find me and get an okay.
Your father-in-law knew a story has to run while it's hot.
All right. You ran this while it was so hot, our first 10 papers drove the city into a panic. How do we know this whole thing isn't a big... Hello.
Let's move over about 4,000 miles to the east to France. Okay, here's a great situation. France has a really weird government. They got a president and a prime minister, and both are very powerful. Okay, Mitterrand, you know, who is the president, and they've got this lady in there named Edith Cresson, who's the prime minister. And she's under a lot of fire. First of all, she's got a big mouth. Overall, she's very outspoken. Second of all, she is very good friends with the president of France. I mean, hey, he put her there, basically. But the rumor has it is that they are more than friends and have been for over 20 years.
Well, they'd be stupid not to.
Il faut que tu trouves où il est caché. On l'appelle adorable.
J'y arrive.
Promettez de m'emmener chez mes parents qui sont au ciel.
Tu vois cette grande étoile là en bas. La plus petite, à côté, c'est ta maman.
Les chefs m'ont dit que si tu nous indiques la cachette du deuxième appareil, le plus grand...
Big deal. The only thing they don't like about it is that she seems to parrot him a little too much.
Tu pourras monter dans ma soucoupe pour rejoindre ton papa et ta maman.
Apparently.
C'est qui, tes chefs? Un monsieur très fort. Il s'appelle le commandant Hidarius. Une dame très intelligente. Il s'appelle Minas.
And that's where she stands politically is what they complain about mostly.
Yeah, it's kind of where he stands politically then, isn't it?
Exactly. And the attack on her is that she is his parrot.
Wow, that's I don't know how to comment on that there, you know.
À condition de pouvoir le déposer au centre des organes vitaux de Goldorak. Je suis pour parvenir à nos fins et conquérir le...
That's it. I mean, I'm not saying that she is or not. I mean, but that's pretty much what the complaint is.
Sure. Think she's a skinhead?
Nah, she's a bit too old for that sort of thing.
Oh, well, you're never too old. Boy, you know, there's a lot of skinhead conversation going on. What do you think of these, these militant-type groups with a certain stance?
Depends on what stance it is. Because I know a lot of them who are pretty neutral on everything. Okay, here's an example. I know a fellow who is a skinhead, and he's a Jewish skinhead, believe it or not. Ever hear of one? He just did. Actually, he was born in Russia, so that kind of, he's not somebody from Great Neck, you know, the male Jap sort of thing. He's not. He actually served in the Israeli army for a little while, and he's very tolerant of everything and everyone except one group of people. Palestinians. Palestinians. Doesn't like them.
I swore you were going to say the blacks.
No, Palestinians. Has no problem with blacks.
Really?
Has no problem whatsoever with blacks.
Well, they should cut his brain open and take a good look at it.
Has no problem with blacks. It's Palestinians.
You have a problem with blacks, too.
I do?
We agreed that, didn't we?
Oh, no, not with blacks in general. Certain people who spread hate, and that goes for white people, too.
I wasn't talking about hate.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about why work. You remember that?
Oh, yes. Why work?
Why work when you can screw, have babies, and get paid for it?
Because they really don't pay that well. Work pays more.
It pays good enough for them to continue that cycle, and then you know what? We give them rubbers. You think they use the rubbers?
Uh-huh.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
They sell them, and they buy booze with it. No one should be able to buy booze unless he earns the money. It ought to be a law.
How do you enforce it?
We got to crack down. I have no idea how you enforce such a thing. Maybe we shouldn't hand out condoms in the first place, and maybe tax them the debt for every kid they have over, shall we say, two, a little more lenient than the gooks. And I say we go ahead and do such a thing.
New York, New York, the Big Apple. New York, New York, the Big Apple. New York, New York, the Big 16 million feet. Nationals, Tom McCann, floor shine, stepping on each other, rejoicing over the death of one nigger toe. Cold, callous feet trotting up and down synthetic avenues, streets and gardens. Gardens that grow shit. Gardens where putty-faced beings sit emotionlessly admiring bastard flowers. New York, New York. A prerequisite to America, a disguised sin where some brother from that closed southern shit comes to some open northern shit for a vacation. For an opportunity.
Only problem, okay? In order to tax somebody, you can't tax one group of people over another. It's basically against the law.
Well, tax everyone. You can have two kids. How's that? New rule.
Opportunity that knocks up sisters and knocks them in the head.
Nah, don't work. You know why?
Why?
Okay, because then you got somebody who's really working hard, trying to do the best for the kids he has, and let's say he's got 3 and he gets taxed. And he's a legitimate, hard-working guy. loves his children and wants the best for them, but the government doesn't want him to have any more than 2? Come on.
For an opportunity that takes you home with dope in the arm and Clairol on the brain. New York, New York. New York, New York. New sameness, new food, same shit.
I mean, when you're in China and you got 1 billion people and you really got a problem controlling the population, I can see it. But we're in America and we got plenty of room.
You really think so?
New car, same gas without blasphemy. New love, same neurosis. New installation, same hole. New hairdo, same mind. New style, same influence. New York.
Do you think we got enough room for all this stuff?
New York.
Do you think we got enough room for all this stuff?
We're a big apple.
250 million and 4th largest country in the world in terms of area.
Jive, Madam Farmers are running around, shaking hands with all the grassroots people.
You really think so? Do you think we got enough room for all this stuff?
Never getting choked by the grass.
Considering the rate the population is growing overall, which is at a rate of about near 0, believe it or not, in spite of the fact that you see all these welfare mothers, yeah, we do.
New York.
That's bizarre.
New York. Where Queen Liberty Sin shit is standing in the middle of pea green water, telling her brother he's liberated.
Do you think we got enough room for all this stuff? That's bizarre.
It's bizarre, but I don't think we have room. Right now, I don't think we do. I don't think we have enough jobs for everybody. And,
yeah, he is liberated.
And I do think that we have to keep the immigration, at a reasonable level.
From the old Mississippi to the new Mississippi.
You really think so?
New York, New York. Big.
That's bizarre.
Street-looking filthy white rodents are running around, spreading new kinds of venereal diseases, talking about we love everybody. We love everybody. New York, New York. Watching movies marked adults only when it should be for kids only. The A train, the D train, the F train, that underground, undercurrent, steel-plated train, unworkable air vents, ass-aching benches, and then there's that corny paraphernalia all over the interior.
Do you think we got enough room for all this stuff? What would you consider a reasonable level?
Inside world, just as a brother being soaked in by that shit on the wall, suffocating from bad breath in the air, in pain because some white jackass is riding on his foot. New York, New York.
Do you think we got enough room for all this stuff?
Yeah.
Reasonable level?
Yeah, tough guy.
New York, New York. While on the train, you see young and old, white wrinkly faces, peeking over crooked shoulders and under cardboard hats, poking their noses at you.
Do you think we got enough room for all this stuff?
Grandpa eyes staring at you, wondering who you are.
Taking in the people who are legitimately want to, actually they all basically want to build a life in here, but the thing is, the borders and the illegal aliens.
New York, New York.
Yeah.
Boy, this colony called Brownsville. Bedford-Stuyvesant or Harlem, where tiny fat Jews are holding the fiery hoop and watching you burn your ass jumping through it.
You really think so?
Yeah, and need I explain further?
New York, New York.
Do you think we got enough room for all this stuff? That's bizarre.
Siren sounds through the streets, putting your mind in a state of mental paralysis.
Well, the best thing to do as far as that's concerned.
New York, New York.
Okay, notice that we don't have too many people coming in from Canada.
New York is a brogan, root-shaped state of Madison Avenue, Negro button-down.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
Hungry, lost niggas, souls screaming downtown for death. Semi-black, obscured, blasphemous, plastic trees, and phony grass. New York is a state of mind that doesn't mind fucking up a brother.
You really think so? Well, they buy a few VCRs, but not for healthcare.
Well, yeah, Canada, they do come in for healthcare, but they usually go back.
No, I said they come in for VCRs.
Oh, that's right. Why do they come in for VCRs? They're taxed in Canada?
Well, yeah, everything's more expensive. They can come over here, buy themselves some cheapy old Gold Star.
Mm-hmm.
run it back up and not pay that duty stuff over the border. They lie, they stick it under the seat, and they go back home. But they don't come over here to scam our health care, soak the blood life out of the country. We ought to take that goddamn statue, that Miss America, cut her head off, send it into the ocean. The country's full. We got sponge divers coming over here, grabbing their hands. First day they come here, yeah, the media's there, the new people are here, yeah, everything's wonderful. Yeah, the second day they're hungry, the third day they're starving and mugging, the fourth day they're raping. Who the hell knows?
Boss, here's an address, takes everything from Pick Magazine to the Manchester Guardian. Here, listen to this here. Pick, Look, Scientific America, the Daily News, Daily Worker, the Police Gazette, Journal of Engineering, a Scientific Quarterly, American Psychiatric Journal.
Let me see that.
Yeah.
Oh, and sometimes I wonder, what is the address on this?
It's 9 West 124th Street.
Which happens to be the Harlem branch of the New York Public Library.
Oh.
Now listen, Noodle Brain, what we're looking for is a private house.
Oh, boss, what is the sense of all this? You know there ain't no Martian embassy in New York.
This crackpot is paying us $100 a day, and we got to keep him happy. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Also, I have a hunch that Mr. Graffius is not looking for any Martian embassies. He is looking for something quite different. So we are going to find it for him.
Which house is it, Dylan? It's right down there, number 108. Nobody comes out, nobody goes in. I asked around.
You haven't been blabbing around the neighborhood that we're looking for the Martian embassy, have you?
Boss, I'm stupid, but I ain't that stupid.
She was about 5'8". I keep. There's a chair over there by the window seat.
Nice place you got here.
We like it.
Hot, isn't it? Awful.
Must be 20 minutes after.
That's a pretty dress you're wearing, Mrs. B.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, dear.
Is your husband, Mr. B?
He's working at the office, I fear.
And he better be.
Tell me how your brother Ben.
Brother Ben has a traveling yen. He wants to leave the milling throng and throng around the mill. He's threatening to leave us when he will. It seems that 7 million people are too many. For Penny must be
Listen, all you New Yorkers, there's a rumor going round that some of you good people want to leave this town. But you'd better consult with me before you go.
Yeah?
Because I've been to all those places and I know.
Chicago?
Well, Chicago's all right. It's got Marshall Field and Soldier Field and it's on a nice lake.
But it hasn't got the handsome in the park. It hasn't got the skyline after dark. That's why New York's my home. Let me never leave it. New York's my home, sweet home.
Shadow boxing in the rain up on 7th Avenue, soaking broken memories that can't get over you. My heart broke, my throat choked, and my brain is numb from pain. Smash my fist against the walls every time I speak your name. And when you wanna find me, baby, I'll tell you where I'll be. Yeah. On these steps of Roseland and 52nd Street. Drinking Jell-O much to tell. Why keep it in my bag? And I smash my eyes against the fence every time I see your face. On your high horse, smelling sweet, promenading down the street. 'Cause you're no artist, you're a country boy in a harness who decided he would paint his pain on me. Riding in a Cadillac, I'm on 7th Avenue, Avenue. I hitchhiked up the turnpike to try to get away from you. I know I'm just a silly girl, ill-bred, ill-fed, ill-read, and you're a fine New England man with the devil in your hand. Float on by on your high horse, balance way, promenading down the street. 'Cause you're no artist, you're a country boy in a harness who decided he was painted. Hang on me, float on by, baby, float on by, float on by, yeah, float on by, float on by,
It was a very cold, clear fall night. I had a terrible dream. Billy, Name, and Bridget were playing under my staircase on the second floor about 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke up because Amos and Archie started barking. That made me very angry because I wasn't feeling well, and I told them I was very cross, the real me. They just better remember what happened to Sam the bad cat that was left at home and got sick and went to visit heaven. It was a very cold, clear fall night. Some snowflakes were falling. Gee, it was so beautiful. And so I went to get my camera to take some pictures. And then I was taking the pictures, but the exposure thing wasn't right, and I was going to call Fred or Jerry to find out how to set it. Oh, it was too late. And then I remembered there was still probably a dinner, and anyway, I felt really bad. Didn't want to talk to anybody. But the snowflakes were so beautiful and real looking, and I really wanted to hold them. And that's when I heard the voices from down the hall near the stable. So I got a flashlight, and I was scared and went out into the hallway. There's been all kinds of trouble lately in the neighborhood. Someone's got to bring home the bacon. Anyway, there were Bridget and Billy playing. And under the staircase was a little meadow, sort of like the park at 23rd Street, where all the young kids go and play frisbee. Gee, that must be fun. Maybe we should do an article on that in the magazine. But they'll just tell me I'm stupid and it won't sell. But I'll hold my ground this time. I mean, it's my magazine, isn't it? I was thinking that as the snowflakes fell and I heard these voices, I'd be so much fun. Gee, it'd be so great to have some fun. So I called Billy, but either he didn't hear me or he didn't want to answer, which is so strange because even if I don't like the unions, I've always loved Billy. I'm so glad he's working. I mean, it's different than Ondi. He keeps touring with those movies and he doesn't even pay us in film. I mean, don't just think this introduce him that one.
Yes.
I mean, he's so normal off the drugs, I just don't get it.
Yes.
And then I saw John Cale. He's been looking really great. Been coming by the office to exercise with me. Ronnie said I have a muscle, but he's been really mean since he went to AA.
No.
I mean, what does it mean when you give up drinking and then you're still so mean? He says I'm being lazy, but I'm not. I just can't find any ideas. I mean, I'm just not, let's face it. Gonna get any ideas of the else.
Yes.
Being gone made me think of the Velvet. And I've been thinking about them when I was in Marksburg, going to that new gallery those sweet new kids have opened. So they thought I was old, and then I saw the old Dom, the old club where we did our first shows. It was so great. I don't understand about that Velvet first album. I mean, I did the cover. I was the producer. And I always see the package, and I never gotten a penny from it. How could that be? I should call him.
No.
But it was good seeing John. I did a cover for him.
Yes.
But I did it in black and white with some changes to color. It would have been worth more if he left it my way, but you can never tell anybody anything. I've learned that.
Yes.
I tried calling again to Billy and John. They wouldn't recognize me. It was like I wasn't there. Why won't they let me in? And I saw Lou. I'm so mad at him. Lou Reed got married and didn't invite me. I mean, is it because he thought I'd bring too many people? I don't get it. Could have at least called. I mean, he's doing so great. Why didn't he call me?
Yes.
I saw him at the MTV show. He was one row away and he didn't say hello. I don't get it. You know, I hate Lou. I really do. He wouldn't even hire us for his videos. And I was so proud of him.
Yes. No. No.
I was so scared today.
No. Yes.
Blood leaking through my shirt from those old scars from being shot. The corset I wear to keep my insides in was hurting. I had 3 sets of 15 push-ups, 4 sets of 10 sit-ups.
No.
But then my insides hurt. There's some drops of blood.
No.
I remember the doctor saying he was dead.
No. Yes.
Then later they had to take blood out of my hand because they run out of veins. But then all the thinking was making me an old grouch and can't do anything anyway, so they wouldn't let me play with them in my own dream. I would just make up another and another. Another.
No.
Gee, wouldn't it just be so funny if I died in this dream?
No.
Before I could make another one.
Yes. No.
And nobody called.
Yes.
And nobody came.
Yes. No. 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 Yes. No. Yes. No. 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 Yes.
It's room 506. It's enough to make you sick. Bridget's all wrapped up in foil. You wonder if she can uncoil. Here they come now. See them run now. Here they come now. Chelsea girls.
Yes.
Here's room 115. sent them queens. Magic marker, oh, you wonder just how high they go.
Yes.
Here they come now.
No.
See them run now.
No.
Here they come now. Chelsea girl.
No.
Here's Pope dear Undine. Ron has treated him so mean. She wants another scene. She wants to be a human being.
Yes.
Here they come now. See them run now.
Yes.
Here they come now. Chelsea girl. Pepper, she's having fun. She thinks she's some man's son. Her perfect love don't last, her future dies in someone's past. Here they come now. See them run now. Here they come now. Chelsea girl.
Sometimes I feel so happy. Sometimes I feel so sad. Sometimes I feel so happy. But mostly you just make me mad. Baby, you just make me mad. Linger on, your pale blue eyes. Linger on, your pale blue eyes. Thought of you as my mountaintop. Thought of you as my peak. Thought of you as everything I've had but couldn't keep. I've had but couldn't keep.
On her lick, she's turned another trick. Her tricks and times three boys, she's got problems. Here they come now. See them run now. They come now. Chelsea girl.
Linger your pale blue eyes. Linger on. Your pale blue eyes.
Poor Mary, she's uptight. She can't turn out her light. She wrote Susan in a ball, and now she can't see her at all. Here they come now. See them run now. Here they come now. Chelsea girl.
If I could make the world as pure and strange as what I see, I'd put you in the mirror I put in front of me.
Drop our cheeks in a fix. Amphetamine has made her sick. White powder in the air, she's got no bones. And can be scared. Here they come now. See them run now. Here they come now. Chelsea girl.
I put in front of me. Linger on. Your pale blue eyes. Linger on. Your pale blue eyes.
Here comes Johnny Ball. He collapsed on the floor. They cut him up with milk, and when he died, so he was still. Here they come now. See them run now. Here they come now. Chelsea
Skip Alaska completely. Stuff it in a cup. She said money is like us in time. It lies but can't stand up. Down to you is up. Linger on. Your pale blue eyes. Linger on. Your pale blue eyes. It was good what we did yesterday. And I'd do it once again. The fact that you are married only proves you're my best friend. But it's truly a sin. Linger on.
yes. No. Yes. No. 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 Yes.
It what? Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine. You're fine. It's your star reporter, Mr. Sweeney. Formally.
Formally? Give me that phone. Hello, Sweeney. Did you get the pictures? How are things up there? I need more witnesses. Hey, what? Fine. What? What did you say? I'm sorry. All right, golden boy. Now give it to me slow. Make it sound intelligent.
Just reappears, that's all.
What about the people who were inside?
All back. Don't remember a thing. It's just like it never happened at all. A miracle.
A miracle. We got an extra on the streets with 28 types screaming, the dance tomb is vanished, and you calmly call me up to tell me that it's back.
But it was all right. Tell the
Sweeney, do me a favor, will you?
Yeah, what?
Drop dead.
Well, that'll be.
This will run a attraction. Doesn't make sense. Well, police cars start. We got statements from witnesses.
I told you it was hysteria. Look at the man from Mars broadcast that Orson Welles did. 1,000 people will swear they saw the monster.
Oh, I don't know. I'm all confused.
Who'd you talk to?
I struck up what you might call a casual acquaintanceship with those two girls standing with the baby carriages up the street. That cute one is real cute.
Now, look, Doolin, don't try to do anything intelligent, all right? Just keep walking up and down, see?
Check.
I'm going back to the office to meet Gracia.
I'll see you later, boss. Hiya, beautiful.
Hiya, Flatfoot.
Name is Dolan, honey. Iron Man Dolan.
Your line is getting rusty, Iron Man.
So help me, honey. If I'm feeding you a line, may the heavens open up and strike me dead. Hey, what's that?
Look out!
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, Mr. Gracias.
Thank you.
But I've had Doolin casing our first lead for a week now. The house down in Greenwich Village, privately rented, number 108 Conklin Street. Nobody seems to know anything about who lives there, except that they subscribe to every paper and scientific journal put out. Also, there's a radio antenna on the roof.
Oh, you don't suppose your Mr. Doolin will try to get inside the house? If this place is the Martian embassy...
Oh, don't worry. Doolin can take care of himself. I'm going to stop with him now. Excuse me. Hello. Yeah, speaking. Doolin? Yeah, he works for me. What? No. No, I can't think of any. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll be right down. Okay, Lieutenant, yeah. Yeah, right away.
something the matter?
Doolin is dead, Mr. Granters. All right, come on, we get a cab. I have to identify the body.
I shall control my homicidal instinct.
Listen, Pop, I just came down from Riverside Drive.
Very daring move, sweetie.
I brought a guy with me.
It won't help.
Pop, you don't understand. I found a little guy in a swallowtail coat who watched this whole thing happen. Pop, Berkeley, quiet! Quiet, everybody! Quiet, will you?
How do you do? Gentlemen, I can assure you my small stature belies the magnitude of my abilities.
What did you bring him for, Sweeney?
He's a genius, Pop, a full-time genius.
You betrayed me once, Sweeney. Isn't that enough? Take your little man away and don't bother me.
Your friend isn't very polite, Mr. Sweeney. Perhaps one day he will learn that even the most insignificant man has a sense of dignity and personal worth.
I apologize, Professor. I'm not so at you. It's your tomato-headed friend here. Sweeney, I ought to kill you. I ought to strangle you with my bare hands. I ought to have you run through a rotary press at low speed. Those things are too good for you.
But, Papa, look, I'm trying to tell you, the story ain't phony. It happened. Mr. Pertwee, Hannibal, tell him about it.
Sadly, my contribution has been awaiting worldwide recognition for many years now. Unfortunately, there are some who insist I am insane.
I see that.
Yes. Being small of stature, as you can see, I chose to nurse my resentment rather than to take positive measures. However, I feel now the world is ready to come to terms with Hannibal Pertwee.
Can you or can you not explain this Grant's tomb business?
Naturally. It can all be explained quite simply in terms of the Pertwee system of infinite acceleration and transportational facilitation as applied to freightage. I've been trying to sell it to the railroads for 10 years.
Yeah. Didn't I tell you he was a genius, Pop?
Hey, the check.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Pop. Give him a chance. Show him the trains, Hannibal.
Oh, yes, the trains. If you gentlemen will gather around the suitcase.
Come on, I want you to see, I'm telling you.
Right.
Come on, here, look.
As you can see, I have in this suitcase a complete model railroad reduced to the size of a cigar box of dirt. That's enough, I think.
They run!
Just like real trains.
Sweeney, not content with ruining my life, losing me my job, driving me to alcohol, they're now trying to drive me out of my mind with an obvious madman who builds model railroads. Here's the money, Bertie. It's the change.
Oh, but Pop,
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Pop, you're not even giving him a chance.
Out of my way.
Listen, Pop.
Out of my way.
Francisco? San Francisco is a lovely place. It's got lots of hills and lots of thrills, and it's near an ocean of sunshine.
But it hasn't got the Bowery or the Bronx. It hasn't got the Harlem honky tonk. That's why New York's my home. It's my favorite city. New York's my home sweet home.
It's usually not recent immigrants who are doing all the crime and people who have been here a while.
Yeah, they all go to juice.
Yeah, right.
Got news for you.
Yeah.
6'2", 250, that guy I called in before?
Yeah.
He was right.
What about it? What about him?
At the Godfather, it was blacks shooting the place up there, too.
It was blacks shooting the place up there?
That's right, sir.
Oh, I thought it was Italians, too.
You're a very news-savvy person. You should know that.
Nah, it was in Valley Stream. I actually thought it was a couple of Italians, too.
No, I got news for you. Every theater the blacks go into, they're carrying guns. They talk to the screen. You're watching a movie.
Oh, yeah. Talking to the screen. What? Hey, what are you going to do about that? At least they're not shooting at it.
No. They shoot later. I'm going through the process here.
Okay, go ahead.
They are sitting there talking to the screen, okay?
Uh-huh.
The girl is going into a room full of the evil crack dealers. and they're like, yo, don't go in there, girl. You know he's in there. And it's on the screen like they're gonna change the script as it's happening. Like they are so important in the world that they're gonna somehow change real time. Okay? And then they get into the yappity yap. Next thing you know, a little violence breaks out, and they stand up, start shooting the place up. You know, I think that the core of their brain is different than ours. Something's different in that. Because those people get nutty too easy. They're wacky. These people are nuts. And you can tell me there's a few good ones here and there. Well, the smart blacks are out there screwing up the colleges. Hello, can I help you?
Yes, I wanted to know if I could speak a bit on an accident that I've had.
Yeah, when?
About 2 weeks ago.
What type of accident?
It was a motorbike.
Who was on the bike? You?
Well, just me, right.
What happened?
Well, I had a sidecar on it. You know those things?
Right.
And I was speeding all over my neighborhood.
Right.
Up and down and speeding all over.
Right.
And I was drinking and I lost control of the bike.
Right.
And I was skidded off and slammed a curb in a pole and into some people.
Right.
And, yeah, well, you know, nobody's hurt extremely bad, but a few breaks and things.
So what are you looking to do?
I want to look for some consultation what I should do here.
For what?
Because they probably have lawsuits against me.
I would expect so, yeah.
Right. I had to give my insurance papers, and I didn't have a license.
Did you have insurance?
Yeah, but it was through a friend.
But will you be covered?
I don't know.
Well, the insurance company will appoint a lawyer for you if you get sued. But when you get sued, you may be hiding on which policy is. When you get sued above your policy, if you have a policy, then you're going to have to contact a lawyer.
Right.
I don't handle cases like that.
Right. But is it possible in any way then to sue you people?
Sue who?
You. I'm asking you for help.
Sue who? Me?
Yes.
Why you want to sue me?
Well, I'm trying to explain. I had a terrible accident.
What's it got to do with me?
Well, I'm asking you for help, and maybe I could sue for punitive damages that you're giving me.
I'm giving you?
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
What'd I do to you?
Well, punitive damages here.
I'm a lawyer. What did I do to you?
The sidecar smashed into a pole and everything. I'm trying to explain this to you.
Okay, well, you want to sue me?
Well, why not?
Me?
Sue everybody.
Sir, I can't help you.
Hello?
Yes?
The people that you work with and handle, I probably will sue them too because I'm not getting...
Who do I handle? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I had a terrible accident, sir.
Yo, and who are my clients?
I'm sorry. I'm all upset about this. I'm sorry. You can't help me then?
No.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
We'll take Manhattan, the Bronx and Staten Island too. It's lovely going through the zoo. Well, it's very fancy on old Delancey Street, you know. The subway charms the soul when balmy breezes blow to and fro. And tell me what street come past Mott Street in July. Sweet push carts gently
enough room for all this stuff. We got enough room for all this stuff. You think we got enough room for all this stuff? You really think so? You think we got enough room for all this stuff? That's bizarre. Negroes.
Lieutenant, I'm Broderick.
There's your boy, Broderick.
Anybody see it?
A maid pushing a baby carriage. We can't seem to get any sense out of her.
You mind if I talk to her?
Hanson, this guy wants to ask the girl a few questions.
Please. I told you what I saw. How many times I gotta tell you?
Look, miss, the dead man was a personal friend of mine. Would you tell me what happened?
Helen and I were standing in front of Rackman's candy store up on the corner. We both had the babies out. He said hello and joked a little. Then...
What happened?
It's too awful.
No, please.
Well, first he squashed. And then the stone fell on him.
Did you repeat that?
They don't believe me. But Helen saw it too.
Saw what?
First he squashed and then it fell on him. He was mashed flat before it even hit him.
Now, look. That's the story, Broderick.
Please, let me alone. Let me go home. I told you what I saw. Now let me alone. Let me alone.
Did you learn anything, Mr. Broderick?
I don't know.
May I ask? What do you intend doing?
Well, as soon as the cops stir out and this place quiets down, Will Broderick is going to pay a personal call on the Martian embassy. Or whatever number 108 is. Whatever you are, open that door.
Yes?
Oh.
Well, young man.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is the lady of the house at home?
I'm the lady of the house.
Oh, well, my name is Broderick. I represent the Manhattan Child Adoption Center. We're soliciting funds and clothing for stranded and unadopted children. I
Won't
wondered
you
if
come inside?
Well, we don't. Usually
Oh,
we...
nonsense. I'm old enough to be your grandmother. Besides, my son Lauren is working at home.
Your son?
Oh, he's a bibliographer. He writes summaries of articles and books from scientific journals and publications for libraries and universities.
Oh, I see.
Sit down, Mr. Broderick. Let me pour you a cup of tea.
Oh, thank you. You know, I'm not much of a tea drinker, but it seems to have a strange taste.
Oh, it's my own recipe.
Uh-huh. Well, I think that I'd better be running along now.
You haven't finished your tea, Mr. Broderick.
No, really. I feel a little funny.
I'll call Lauren.
No. Sorry, I'm leaving. I just feel kind of dizzy.
I'm sure Lauren would like to hear about the adoption center. I'll call him.
No, don't
But but
bother.
I must. Besides, you aren't well.
Tea.
Lauren!
I've got to get out.
Lauren! Lauren, hurry!
Look out. Get out of my way.
No. You must stay.
Yes, Mother.
You drug my teeth. You let go of my arm.
Lauren!
Let go.
No!
Got to get out. The front door. Open.
This is Over the Edge on KPFA and KPFB in Berkeley, KFCF in Fresno. New York Times tonight.
I know their brain works different than mine. And they will say that mine works different than theirs. I know it. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm saying it's just not fitting in. You know what I'm saying? If they really started the world off on their own, I bet you the car would look real different. Maybe a head of lettuce would be shaped a little bit different. Things would just be different. You know what
Lots of people like St. Louis. It's got lots of shoes in the St. Louis blues. And one of our larger rivers runs by.
But it hasn't got the opera in the mix. It hasn't got a famous string quartet. That's why New York's my home. All it takes to visit New York's my home.
The Bowery Blues. Cooper Union Cafeteria. Late cold March afternoon. The street, 3rd Avenue, is cobbled, cold, desolate with trolley tracks. Some guy on the corner is waving his hand down, knowing somebody emphatically. And out of sight behind a black and white pillar, cold clowns in the moment's horror of the world. A Puerto Rican kid with a green stick stooping to bat the sidewalk, but changing his mind and halting on. 2 new small trucks parked. The withery gray rose stone building across the street with its rhyme height in the quiet winter sky. Inside are quiet workers by neon and tablatures, practicing standing lessons with the murderous Marbo. The goofy, foolish, human parade passing on Sunday art streets of Greenwich Village. Pitiful drawings of images on an iron fence, ranged there by self-believing artists with no hair and black berets, showing green seas eating at rocks and Pleiades of time, vociferating at moon squid, salt flat, tip, fly toe, cat, sand trap, with cigar-smoking interested puffing at the stroll. I mean sincerely. A yakking blonde with awful wide smile is macking her mouth, lip talk, to an old bodhisattva papa on the sidewalk. The tense quickness of her hard-working words. Meanwhile, a funny bum with no sense tries to panhandle them and is waved away stumblers. Naive sailors buying prints. Women with red banjos on their handbags. He doesn't care about society women embarrassed with paper bags on sidewalks. Unutterably sad, the broken winter shattered face of a man passing in the bleak ripple. An art handicrafty, slow shuffling ardors of Washington Square, followed by a Russian boxer passing in what they think is a happy June afternoon with an expression of Baltic lostness. Good God, the sorrow! Something grim and Slavic and so helplessly beyond my conditional ken or ability to evaluate and believe that I shudder as at the touch of cold stone to think of them. They don't even listen to me when I try to tell them they will die. They say, of course I know I'll die. Why should you mention it now? Why should I worry about it? It'll happen now. I want a good time. The sickened old awfulness of it. Excuse me, it's a beautiful, happy June afternoon I want to walk in. Like slats of wood walls in an old brewery truck. Why are you so tragic and gloomy? For I prophesy that the night will be bright with the gold of old in the inn within. For I prophesy that the night will be bright with the gold of old in the inn within. And on the corner at the Pony Stables on 6th Avenue and 4th sits Bodhisattva meditating in hobo rags, praying at Joe Gould's chair for the emancipation of the shufflers passing by. Shin McIntorio with no money, no bets, no help, falls on by, pawing his inside coat, no hope of ever seeing Miami again. Immovable in meditation, since he lost his pickles on Orchard Street, he offers his hand and feet, and his father stuttle-feathered him to hospitals of gray, bleak bone drying in the moon that mortifies his coat, and words sing what mind brings to the passers-by. Bleeding, bloody seamen, and nobody believes in Indian England that there's nothing to believe in. Battering in coats of 3rd Avenue. Listen to me. There is no sidewalk art show. No strollers are there. No poem here, with no scent in their brows streaked with wine stop. No June afternoon of blood of obligate sad adventurers far from the pipe of Liverpool, the bean of bone, bottle liffy brown, far hung unseen top tippers of ocean waves, with only imagelessness. God bless and sing for them as I cannot. Unrepresented on the iron fence of bald artists with black berets passing by, one moment less than this is future nothingness already. Cooper Union blues. The chessmen are silent, assembling ready for funny war. The muzak is too stawed. Voices of Washington Square blues rise to my bodhisattva poem window. The gaiety of grave candidates makes my gut weep, and my brains are awash down the side of the blue-orange table. As little sneery, snirkling Puerto Rican hero sat by booming his coat pocket, hissing to the vicinity where mortuary waits for bait, I will describe them. What kind of service do Boat and Garrows give? Iti salutu kuput. Oh, have pity. No need. Bodhisattva of intellectual radiance. No words to describe the sound of ignorance. Save the world from her eyebrows. This is the sound of ignorance, of beautiful illusion. They are strolling to their deaths, watching the pictures of hell, eating ice cream with ignorance on wood sticks, hope that were once sincere in trees. Oh, hope. Oh, nope. Oh, hope. But I can't write poetry, just prose. I mean, this is prose, not poetry. But I want to be sincere.
I always wondered what it would be like to date King Kong, you know, someone really big and hairy, someone who would like go to the end of the world for you, someone who would just grab you in his big hairy palm, climb up a really tall building. You know, the real estate value on that place alone was worth a fortune. And can you imagine just having some big old gorilla come take you away and just put you right in the top of the Empire State Building? I don't know what she was so upset about. I mean, of course, sooner or later, the government, the IRS, the cops, they're going to have to come and spoil everything. But I mean, he's totally devoted to her. I love that. Someone who was, I don't even care if it's like, you know, a mountain. I'd be more than thrilled to just perch up on top of a mountain with my King Kong. I really would. I mean, I don't really expect much, but I sure hope for a lot. Is that selfish? I don't think so. But you know, we'd have to be by a huge body of water, which really makes perfect sense for King Kong and the Empire State Building. He could use the Hudson or the East River as his bathtub. He'd probably be real clean. Because I don't mind sleeping with a gorilla, but he's really got to be clean. I mean, that's just one of my basic rules.
It's always the same. They won't listen to me.
I guess Pop is losing his grip.
I hate them.
No, don't take it to heart, Hannibal. Maybe it was all a hallucination.
The Pertwee theory is not an hallucination.
Sure. Well, it was a good try anyway. I guess we'll go back to the office and pick up my stuff.
But I'll show them. Someday they'll listen.
Sure. You'll show them, Hannibal. Hey, Burley, fix Professor Berkeley here with a double stop. Now, Ed, make it a triple.
The newest use of the isotope will enable medical experts trace with accuracy the growth of cow and nuts. Maybe it's better to be unemployed. Science editor speaking.
Huh?
Yeah.
Swing. Listen, I got a story.
I thought Calvin canned you.
Can't fire me. Listen, you know Billy Barr?
Does DiMaggio know Yankee Stadium? What about Billy's bar?
Gone.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, no, just a few seconds more. Take a look at the window.
Sweeney, I warn you. Okay, Sweeney, hang on. Albert?
Yes, Pop?
Do me a favor. Stick your head out of that window and tell me if anything unusual is going on at Brady's Corner.
Okay, Pop.
went to a polo match out on Long Island. Who's on the city desk? Young Stan. Come on.
City desk, Bradford. Okay, I'll give it to rewrite. Just a second. City desk. What? Are you nuts?
Nighttime. The lights dim down for the curtain in theaters on Broadway. A Hollywood star greets the first guests at her party in Beverly Hills. In Chicago, the police plan to close the ring on a band of desperate criminals. At a world-famous circus in Paris, France, the star trapeze artist climbs to a precarious perch high over the center ring. In a Las Vegas nightclub, a hush falls over the tables as one of the great singing stars of our time steps out onto the stage. And in New York Radio City, the studio warning light flashes, "Stand by." Nightline is about to go on the air, taking you to wherever in the country, wherever in the world, exciting things are happening at night. To make you more than a spectator, to make you a participant in these events. This is Walter O'Keefe, inviting you to join us on Nightline, your line to exciting entertainment at night, every Monday through Thursday night over most of these NBC stations.
Don had made up his mind to be a radio announcer. Although Don didn't know it at the time, our paths were about to cross. I was doing a show then for the Universal Company, so I went straight to his office.
He certainly believes in advertising. Look at that big neon sign. The Universal Company. And look at their slogan. Gather unto you what is yours.
You're in the Universal Media Network.
He gets up each morning and he goes downtown, where everyone's his boy and he's lost in an angry land. He's a little man, but then he comes uptown, he's dreaming through my tenement. Uptown where folks don't have to pay much rent, and when he's there with me, he can see that he's everything. Then he's tall, he's so strong, he's a king. Downtown he's just one of a million guys. He don't get no break, and he takes all they got to give. 'Cause he's got to live. But then he comes uptown where he can hold his head up high. Uptown he knows that I'll be standing by. And when I take his hand, there's no man who could put him down. The world is free, it's at his feet when he's uptown. Let me tell you now, uptown where he can hold his head up high. Uptown he knows that I'll be standing by. And when I take his hand, there's no man who could put him down. The world is free, it's at his feet when he's uptown.
Cleanliness. I don't want to have to bring in a huge, I guess in his case it'd be a tarp or a circus tent or something to use as a washcloth just to swab him off. I don't want to have to do that before. I'm more than willing to help out afterward, That seems only fair. By that definitely a mess, but I don't like to start out dirty.
Well, yeah, a car would look car looks a lot different depending on what country it comes from. Hey, if he's got himself a job, but that's
But then you come to the conclusion that stereotypes exist because for the most part they're true. Ghosts can't drive. Black people got bigger butts than everyone. What is wrong with saying these truths? When we finally come out with the truths, we can come to some kind of conclusions and maybe some kind of even, shall we say, harmonic convergence. When we start hanging out and talking about the truths, then we can laugh at each other a little bit, and things would be all right. When they can maybe admit that they're screwing having babies and not working, maybe then we can come to a conclusion and say, hey, maybe we can fix this problem, because now you're finally admitting that you're laying around, screwing, having babies, selling the rubbers for booze, and you're asking for charge cards when I ain't seen the inside of Macy's, for Christ's sake.
Martian Embassy. Martian. Oh, my head.
I flew to New York from California. I should have listened when my buddy said I warned ya. Driven there, and no one even cared. Why would it not covered with snow? New York's a lonely town when you're the only surfer boy around. Central Park to Pasadena, such a long way. I feel so out of it walking down Broadway. I feel so bad each time I look out there and find my wooded house covered with snow. New York's a lonely town when you're the only surfer boy around. I feel so bad each time I look out there and find my wooded house covered with snow. New York's a lonely town when you're the only surfer boy around.
During the theater season in New York, people flock from everywhere in the nation to see the latest Broadway plays. But very few of these people have ever been fortunate enough to experience the thrill and excitement backstage at one of Broadway's top musical comedies. Tomorrow night, Monitor invites you along as Don Russell goes backstage at the Broadway musical hit Simply Heavenly, introducing you to the cast, the author, listening to the songs from this fine musical show. It'll be an experience you won't soon forget.
Before we looked at the first time. Seems to be happening again. And so it seems that we have met before and laughed before and loved before, but who knows where or when?
We didn't know how to write lyrics too good, but we didn't know how to write lyrics too good, but so we invented this kind of percussive rhythmic sound. You know, we'd make up these sounds. We'd go down to the Apollo Theater and hear the horn players, and we'd come back to the neighborhood and give the vocal group, I'd conjure, you know, I'd recruit guys and say, do this, do that, you know, and I'd try to get them to sound like the horn section down at the Apollo Theater. Like a song like Ruby Baby, I would, you know, all of the girl in the Ruby is her name. I have to go, Ruby, Ruby, Ruby Baby.
Oh, I love the girl and Ruby is her name. Hear me now. I tell you she don't love me, but I love her just the same. What I say? Whoa, Ruby, Ruby, I want you now. Like a cold summer, gonna haunt you. Ruby, Ruby, when will you be mine?
It's like, way that.
You are making my heart cry.
Well, like horns, you know.
I'm gonna steal you away from all those guys.
And all that stuff was arranged, you know, the group was a four-man horn section.
Gonna get you. Ruby, Ruby, when will you be mine?
On the street corner. Even when I did Run Around Too, and there was hey, hey,
this girl Ruby is her name.
That was a horn section I heard at the Apollo Theater. I just brought it back to the streets and gave it to the guys to sing.
You know, whoa, from the hub, then give it to you. I'm gonna give them all to you.
And you know, basically what I do is like black music filtered through an Italian neighborhood comes out with an attitude. Yo. What I do is like black music filtered through an Italian neighborhood comes out with an attitude. Yo. 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 Well, we had a lot of characters, you know, so, and they seemed bigger than life. Like the Wanderer, his name was Jackie Burns. He was a sailor who got tattoos all over him, you know. And every time he'd date a girl, he'd get a name tattooed on his body. You know, this guy was like, you know, Flo on my left arm, Mary on my right, Jenny is a girl I'll be with tonight. Little girl, ask me which one I love the best. I tear open my shirt, I show Rosie on my chest. I'm a wanderer, yeah, I'm the wanderer. I roam around. Play that thing, let me hear that. But
this guy would walk around with his tank top on with all these names all over, you know. And I don't think he ever knew the song was about him. He took off to see, I don't even know if he's alive today, but... But The Wanderer is a sad song. It says, I roam from town to town. I go through life without a care. I'm as happy as a clown with my 2 fists of iron, but I'm going nowhere. It's about a guy who just is stuck in a very kind of shallow lifestyle. I didn't even know what I was singing about. I sang Honky Tonk Blues. I sang Jambalaya. If you, an Italian from the Bronx, I had no idea what Jambalaya meant, but it sounded so good and felt so good coming out of my mouth, you know. Gavacho, me gotta go, me oh my oh. You know, jambalaya, crawfish pie, and a peely gumbo. I didn't know what gumbo was. I knew what rigatoni was, but gumbo I had no idea. And, you know, I got caught up in this music. And I guess it's like anybody else when you get caught up into something. It just took me away.
I would hold you in my arms, dear, in a very tender way.
You know, I got caught up in this music.
I would say to you, my darling,
and, you know, I got caught up.
I would say to you, my darling, it's you I'm waiting for.
Something, it just took me away.
No one but you.
And it just took me away.
So sincerely, I would love you, only you. I would love
but when I look back on some of my records now,
would be true to me, just you, just you.
But when I look back on some of my records now,
I need you more and more.
But when I look back on
my darling, it's you I'm waiting for.
It's really funny. I see a kid who, you know, here's Chuck Berry singing about school, singing about cars, even though they weren't, you know, it was more than cars. But, you know, singing about all these kind of things. I'm singing like, I live in dreams, strange as it seems, love came to me.
I'm searching for a new love, and that new love be you. I want a Sunday kind of love. Kiss my hold my hand, tell me you love me, I'm your lover man, I'm in love.
When I opened my eyes, I realized love came, you know. I wrote a song called Born to Cry.
knock, knock, knock on wood. Yeah, I'm in a world. I just love that girl. Love makes me feel so good, just like I dreamed it would, and I'm still glad that I found you, 'cause our love is a gas and I know it'll last, and I feel so good, and knock, knock on wood. I'm in a world. I just love that little girl now.
That I say, what was I writing of? What was I thinking? I mean, they're really heavy. They're not very light songs. They're very introspective songs, and I could see how I was trying to work out some of these things, and the music was a real outlet for me, like salvation in a way. Yeah. I'd like to tell you all about the good and the bad. How's it go? I wish today the world, my friends, would stop being sad. There's so much evil around us, I feel that I could die. And I know that I was born to cry. If I ever told you all about the things I have done, I don't remember having even one day of fun. The things I like and want to have, I can't even find. And I know that I was born to cry. I can't. That I was born to cry, yeah.
your whispered breath in wordless sound. Then it hoops off your hands around New York City, yeah. In New York City, oh, New York
They're standing on unemployment lines with sneakers. My kid ain't seen new sneakers in a year. They got sneakers with air ballast in them. Goddamn air bladders. Who the hell ever heard of such a thing? Guy in a line asking for money from the state with sneakers that cost $160. Screw it. Everyone's going the goddamn screw America way. I'm sick of it. The dollar ain't worth crap. I bought a better hamburger last year. And these people on charge cards. Ridiculous. The scum out of their brain. Needs to be a shock to the system there. Let me a little readjustment.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to let what you say stand on its own. I'm going to give everybody else who's listening a chance to reply.
They don't reply. You know what you got going on here?
What do I got going on here?
You have people calling in. Force them to comment on these things.
I will.
Call up and say, meet me at whatever mall and all this stuff. You run your show and you force them to comment. This is your show, damn it. Hang up if they don't say something politically upsetting or something that might stir some debate. Keep people awake until 2. I'm falling asleep.
Okay, it is my show, and I got to move on to 4 other callers.
Take care.
See ya. Good evening, you're on the air.
Yeah, I want to tell you, that guy was right on the mark with all the stuff about what these people are doing.
Hollywood's got movie stars and movie bars and cocktail bars and shiny cars and a wonderful climate, they say.
But it hasn't got the handy subway train. You seldom find a taxi when it rains. That's why New York's my home. Make your California, New York my home, sweet home.
So save your time and trouble. Save your railroad fare. Save your time and trouble. Save your railroad fare. 'Cause when you leave New York, you don't go anywhere. So, Brother Ben, you better stay right there.
but you're gonna wish you wasn't born at all. Stealing glass, stealing glass.
ever noticed, Des Moines, Iowa, perfect example, how you can't grow anything in that soil?
That's not true. I was in Des Moines, and there were cornfields all over the place.
Not field crops and this, that, and the other thing in Des Moines, Iowa, where you just can't grow crap. They don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, this was a while back, and it was right around all that field circle business. They thought it might have something to do with that. But anyway, this is where this whole theory came from. You can't grow anything in certain parts of Des Moines. You know what? This certain group figures. And they supposedly have some homos coming forward to back it up. I don't know, maybe they just whacked out. But basically, the gays are in it with the aliens. Okay? What they're doing is they're screwing up the soil.
How?
The queers are ruining the soil. Okay? Because they're building landing strips for gay Martians.
I didn't even know there were any Martians, let alone gay Martians.
Oh, Mr. Broderick is regaining consciousness, my son.
What? What?
I can't get up. Oh. Do not struggle, Mr. Broderick. It will be impossible for you to rise from that chair. The pressure from this ray will keep you there.
Right.
Bye-bye, Joey. It's been New York Times on Over the Edge.
I woke up thinking about you today, so sad and lonely.
This is KPFA in Berkeley, KFCF in Fresno. It's been Over the Edge, and we'll be back next week with a well-rehearsed shopping channel.
We had some good times, we had fun. We drove each other crazy. I'll always love you. Bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, baby. Don't you cry. Bye-bye, baby.
Sniffing a man's token?
No, but we sent a couple of Viking spacecraft over to Mars. We didn't find anybody there.
I'm not talking on Mars, guy.
Oh, I thought you were all gay people from outer space.
Yes, Mr. Broderick?
You mean this really is
The Martian embassy?
Bye-bye, baby. Don't you cry. Bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye.
Yes. Yes, you have the honor to be the first prisoner of the Imperial Government of Mars.
Don't you cry. Honey, is there any place that you would like to be? I know a coffee shop down on 52nd Street. And I don't need no fancy food and I don't need no fancy wine. And the show don't need tears to cry. Till the next time we say goodbye. Till the next time we say goodbye. Till the next time we say goodbye. I've been thinking of you. I've been thinking of you. Yeah, I'm moving out on 42nd Street. Ain't a very likely place for you and I to meet. Watching the snow swirl around your head and around your feet. And I'm thinking to myself, surely look the tree. Till the next time, say goodbye. Till the next time, say goodbye. Till the next time, kiss goodnight. I've been thinking of you. I've been thinking of you.
To create is to find, to reproduce is human, man race.